is the On Call Podcast. Your home for sports, news, pop culture, tech, and the obscure. And of course, your host, Michael Meyer.
I've been drinking Kool-Aid jammers like I did when I was 9. Cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time. In the end, the nostalgia, though it tastes fine, I can only drink a couple cause it feels like a lie. We play Halo and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise.
Hey, everybody. I gotta give up something different every time. I feel weird having the same. Anyway, this is the Oncallpod. This is the hot Italian sausage over there.
My name is Lowell Berlanti, and this is Oncallpod.
Oncallpod is filmed before a live studio audience.
Go fuck yourself.
Hello, I am the live studio audience.
Ayo.
Yeah. And then someone's sleeping. Oh, she just got up.
Ender. Oh, Nicole?
Nicole. a little different.
Where's your little rat dog?
Buried beneath a couple of blankets.
Oh, she sleeps in the bed?
Oh, yeah. She's been sleeping all day. We had a nice, relaxing, probably 18 hours in bed from last night to today. I was even going to go out and fly my new little drone, but it was just so cozy in bed, I didn't do it.
Well, oh, shit, hang on.
Uh-oh.
The audio engineer over here.
Check. All right. You should have just launched it from bed and then flown it outside.
My fear that I've never flown it outside is that if something goes wrong, I can't run to it. I'm going to be laying in bed.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, we call it line of sight. You never want when the drone is out of line of sight, it's not good.
Although it'd be really funny to see a man in like just boxers and nothing else running after a drone in the
see
sky.
me with a control in my hand. Stop!
Yeah.
Stop!
You seen that one video where the guy's drone's is like falling in a lake and he's like wading out and then he gets it. Yeah.
It's amazing. He's in screen too. You can just see like, is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? I feel that's what's gonna happen to me.
I've crashed twice. Yeah. And probably close to crashed multiple more times than that.
But they weren't your drones either, right?
No. I've
worse.
actually never owned one. It was always a work drone.
That makes it worse.
Yeah.
It's not even your property.
Well, yeah. It
guilt.
feels bad. Well, one time I guess one of the major times I crashed, I had just filmed over the course of like 3 days in Florida, so I had to like fly out there, film a ton all over the place. Of course, I'm not allowed to film anywhere. Except for the apartment complex I was filming. So I'm like, oh, I got a little extra time, like an hour before I need to go to the airport, so I'll film like just a couple more extra shots just in case. So I fly up, and I'm kind of close to a power line, but I don't think I'm really that close, and I can't really. It's hard to tell how close you are to something that's really high and really far. So I hit the power line. The drone drops. And the power line's like right over a fucking highway. It drops like 1 foot away from like 50 cars that are driving like 60 miles an hour down the road. Thankfully, it didn't hit the fucking car, and then super thankfully, the memory card was intact. So I didn't have to fucking... That would be the worst part, is having to refilm all the shit that I shot with it over the course of 3 days.
I have a feeling that if you were doing yours professionally, we are going to be playing with very different qualities of drone here.
No, not really. It's like, I mean, we had a DJI too. It was a Phantom 4 Pro. It's like $2,000. It's not
more than four times. Yeah, more than 4 times what I paid.
Yeah, but the price. It's not the pricing scale is not. It's not really that different.
He just doesn't understand us poor people. He's just like, it's only $2,000, and we're like,
well, we also had a Mavic, which I think the quality was not really that different, and that one was like $1,200. So you start getting down there, and it's not all that much.
Mine's a Mavic Mini.
It's not like $30,000 and $500. It's like,
I'm still astounded at The first time I looked at drones was probably
It's not different to fly. I'll tell you that.
3 years ago. I was at an Apple repair store. It's called the Apple Core. And
That's cute.
yeah, they're licensed. But I mean, now they're probably out of business now because Apple doesn't like anyone working on their shit.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But it was like $2,800 for this drone that looked like the ones where it's got that big metal underneath it where it's kind of.
That was a
blocks it.
DJI Inspire, I guarantee it.
That very well could have been.
It wasn't an Apple drone though.
No.
They don't have any.
They were just a resale store, so I'm guessing they had to work on their money making other ways.
So DJI is essentially the Apple of drones.
Yeah, both China Corps.
But yeah, the Inspire is like a big boy, but it's around $3,000. Yeah.
Oh.
You don't need it anymore. I mean, like the little ones do. I mean, unless you're filming a movie, then you might need something you can attach a camera to.
I mean, it films in the raw photographs and everything, so I'm thinking I may be able to make a good porno with some action shots.
You
Just
can't
have
fly
the
him.
buzzing in the background.
If only you could fly him inside.
If I could ignore a dog licking my leg while trying to do it, I'm sure I can avoid a little bit of noise.
That adds to it, doesn't it?
God, I can't even have my dog in the room. So I'm like, I look over and I see her just, she's not straight looking at me, but her eyes are open and she's got one eyeball on me. And I'm just like, okay.
She also doesn't like some noises, so.
It's true. Spanking ones. Yeah, that's what she's doing. She'll be like, I'll turn over and she'll be licking her leg. And it's just like, God.
Oh, God. But I mean, drones will go down in price. Just like I remember trying to get a memory card, and those used to be like $100+ and then now you can get one for like $10.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing.
Because in order to film anything on it, you gotta get a memory card for the drone, and I got a 128 gig memory card for I think it was $23.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we've been over it. I feel like last time you told me you got one, it didn't work. Remember?
Yes, so I got the same one that I put for the GoPro with
All right.
more size to it. That one did. I got gypped. I lost that one
no.
too. Thank God.
128 gig. It's just so much, you know. By the time you fill that up, you're like, God, I don't even have space for 128 gigs.
Yeah, I don't have enough memories to utilize 128 gigs.
Definitely. No, and most of the time when I'm filming a drone, I don't just like run the camera the whole time I'm flying. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna get a shot. I film it. It's like 12 seconds, and I'm like, all right, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even. You know what? I've only turned it on to run it in the house before the memory card even got here, so I didn't even know you could turn it on or off.
The filming?
Yeah, I thought it just kind of like you turn it on, and the memory card's like going.
No, you hit a button and it starts recording.
It's good to know. But I do know I can get it through doorways in the house.
You flew it in the house?
Yeah.
The sensors are that good now?
I mean, there wasn't much sensors. It was the camera. Using the camera to like, I know roughly how big it is, so there's no optical sensors in it.
But you were flying the drone inside your house?
Yeah.
Okay. But it was finding GPS?
Yep. It took like 15 seconds to find the GPS, and
that's normal. But normally the thing is that normally if you're inside, it doesn't find GPS, and then you have to like flying it without GPS. Let me tell you, not easy.
I figured tomorrow morning I'm gonna try to fly it to one of our neighbors' houses and peek inside a window or something. Front
Yeah,
window.
yeah.
Nothing bad
like
could happen with that, right?
I feel like I read those stories
Totally
on
fine.
Reddit. People
Yeah.
are like, "Oh, my neighbor is flying his drone." I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" Like people are really doing that?
The reason I chose this drone is because I don't know how to go through the FAA stuff, and it's not required.
You don't have to.
Because it's
The only
less than
time you have to.
250.
The only time you need a license is if you're getting paid for it. That's the only time. And the only time you can't fly it is if you're in airspace of like most of the time it's airport. There's like layers up how high you can go.
Yeah, limited airspace, which a couple miles down the road, as soon as you load up the app, it tells you, hey, don't go over here because it is a private airfield and you will be taken down.
Well, you won't be. Well, maybe it'll stop you from flying. I think DJI had that. It was
Probably
really
shooting.
annoying because I was trying to fly in space that wasn't even restricted. But yeah, I just got the license because I got paid to fly.
So during the pandemic, it turned out there was a lot of people locally who were flying for their YouTube channel, and people were looking on the YouTubes to find out where they were located and going after them because they made a profit on their YouTube channel.
Yeah, okay.
Using drone videos.
You're right.
Hey, I'm just telling you.
The FAA doesn't give a fuck about that.
They might have during the pandemic when they were a little bored.
Nah, believe me, they did not. It's like a gray area. Let me tell you, because no cop is gonna stop you and be like, "Oh, do you have your Part 107 license?" No, you'd be like, "No, no, but I'm not getting paid." Or I'm doing it for like it's just you're fine.
It's good to know.
You're more likely to get flamed online by people like, "Oh, do you have your license?" or "That's a restricted airspace."
Or more likely to have people like find out where you live and come to your house, which happened quite a lot.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if they had like drone footage of, or footage inside of their house in any way that showed anything outside, people were able to like
geolocate
CSI. Yeah, exactly.
People have too little to do. I'm just like, I don't understand that. You gotta have a special type of problem to go have that much energy to go do that type of shit.
I don't do the stuff in my life that I should be doing, let alone sleuthing on someone's like, you know what? I recognize that palm tree. It's indigenous to the Southwest Florida area. I know I can get that down to a third of a mile. I can get there.
Davey 504. Slap bass.
They did that with the Big Brother house at one point.
Oh, really?
Somebody figured out where it was.
Oh, did they?
They did on the
Did
Big
they
Bang
drop
Theory.
news in?
Man. Yeah, I just remember, or maybe it was a joke in a movie at some point.
Yeah, I mean, even if a crew member just said something, you know, that can travel.
Yeah.
People are too good at that stuff, finding out just by looking at a street location. Like, we can Google Street it or whatever.
You know how the main dude from Anonymous got caught? I heard this on Dark Knight Diaries, but
he was caught. I thought they were anonymous.
Not no mo.
Well, there's like a bunch of them, but yeah, the main guy, they were doxing cops, like the ones that like because of Occupy Wall Street when they were like being assholes
Harassed
to
and
the
shit.
right. So when he would like do that and publish stuff on Twitter, he would have this girl he was seeing that lived in Australia. They ended up getting married, and it's actually really cute, by the way. But post like a sexy, sexy photo, and he would remove the metadata. But one time he forgot to remove the metadata in the photo, so they were able to get to her and like figure it all out and shit.
Wow.
If you ever think the cops can't find your stolen shit, you are sorely mistaken.
They can find it if they want to enough.
Well,
Legit.
you mean like a lot of times they can't, depending on what it is. They're just like, this is not worth our time. But you mean like, yeah. But don't, yeah.
They can find you.
They can get whatever you want. They just don't.
Oh, I mean, you get caught eventually if you're breaking the crime law over and over, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What game are you looking to play when we're done here?
Overwatch, of course. I only play one game.
Okay, I was just curious. I thought maybe you expanded your horizons, but it turns out you
Nope. Unless when Overwatch 2 comes out, I'll play that.
That's not quite different, but
Nope. It's basically the same thing.
I feel like maybe I could get into Valorant because I feel like it's sort of the style that I like. But I haven't played it, and I won't, probably.
you're going to get a new Xbox or PlayStation 5?
No, I gave away my last one.
Doesn't mean you couldn't buy a new one. I mean, you're talking about $3,000 drones. You could piss out enough money to buy an Xbox.
I didn't own those drones. Well, okay, I get what you're saying.
It's only
okay.
$2,000.
Right, well, I'm just saying that's not that much more expensive than your $500 drone that you don't even fucking need.
What does need mean, really?
That's true. You don't need it.
It's $450, not
You just
$500.
wanted it. Okay. All right.
$449
Roll with tax.
Yeah. He got
$449
$50 off.
I don't pay taxes.
What are you going to do with that? You make any money? So anyway, my thought was I'm not going to buy my own drone until somebody hires me to do some work for it. If somebody hires me, I'll buy a drone, and it'll cover some of the cost.
I was wondering if maybe I'd do some local real estate agencies because some of them are getting those drone shots in on their houses that they're selling.
Which is pretty nice. Like hunting for a house, I appreciate when they put extra work into doing like the 3D inside of the house and
That's
like
a Matterport.
Huh?
Never mind. But it's not the drone. But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yes, but like the extra steps rather than someone's fucking cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or old photos, or just 3, or none.
I'll hover in front of the driveway and bring it up over the house to show how nice it is. The backyard down behind the lanai.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get a door open, I'll swoop the drone in through the back of the house.
Have you seen my reel? It's basically all that stuff. Because that's what I did, basically.
No. I didn't. No, you just told me how you almost crashed them, and I need GPS. You didn't give me your experience with it.
I flew them a lot for
send me your reel.
Multifamily. Yeah. So the only difficult part is finding the clients, obviously, like the business. But yeah, it's definitely profitable, for sure.
We'll see how much time I have. The kid's going to be here in like a week.
Yeah.
But while I'm babysitting,
Feel free to use my reel if you want. I'll just take my name off at the end. I'll put yours on there.
Yeah, sure. I'm like, look at what I can do. This is my portfolio.
They're like, man, your quality has really gone down.
Well, I feel like we could get it almost there. You just smooth shots.
Gotta be good with the thumbs. Nice.
Have you flown it, right? Have you flown it? You haven't flown it outside yet?
Right.
Okay. You haven't? No?
Correct.
All right. Left stick. Up, down.
Up, down, left, right. Turn.
Spin.
Yeah.
And then right is forward, backward, left, and right. That's it.
I'll get there. I'll send you some video.
If you think you're close to something, hands off the controls.
I'm nervous about that. I'm gonna try out race mode too when I get into it, so I can drift. Good shots.
Oh. Okay, just don't do that near anything. Make sure you're above everything when you do that, because I'm assuming that means no GPS. GPS just allows you to like stay in one place. But when you so you plug your phone in? Oh, you unscrewed the sticks?
Yeah, they're screwed into the bottom. The sticks are on.
Oh.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
That's nifty.
I never unscrewed mine. I just left them. But whatever, yeah. That's cool.
I'm excited.
Dude, I bet the quality of that one, like, I don't know how long it came out, but I bet it's, like, pretty close. I mean, it's good.
This one came out like November 6th.
Yeah, see? That's nifty right there. The thing I liked about the one we had, the DJI F4 Pro, was it had, like, a built-in screen, so I didn't have to, like, pull my phone out and plug it in and start the app and all that shit. I could just, like, press the button. It was good to go.
I dig that.
But it's big. Smaller is better because you can fly secretly. Because let me tell you, 95% of the time, people would be like, come up to me and be like, oh my God, you got a drone? Like, talking to me, I'm like, dude, like, I'm trying to focus. Like, please, like, not supposed to be here. Like,
I'm a pilot right now. Would you walk up and knock on the door while he's flying?
Sir, leave me the fuck alone.
We had a friend who had a drone at her wedding, and they were like, this is going to be a great idea. Like, we're going to get so many beautiful shots during the ceremony. Oh. But it's like, we could not hear anything. All we heard was the fucking drone. Wow. And all of us are super distracted because, of course, we're staring at it like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. People are like, "Oh my God, it's a drone!"
It was not It was not a good choice.
They're spying on me.
I can see
you gotta do that.
Not
Not during the ceremony.
Yeah, no.
Not during the ceremony. Maybe like during the photos or stuff like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry to distract you for so long. How's the poly life going, Taryn?
Oh, all right.
Poly life is good.
But her regular life is in shambles.
Yeah. Everything is on fire. It's currently in a trash can. No. I mean, my poly life and my real life are just fine.
Secret life of the American teenage girl.
Yeah.
How's your Twitch page going?
Oh, man. What are you, like? An old man? Called it a page?
How's your
my
Twitter stream?
Podcast is good.
Oh, yeah, she's recording tomorrow.
Yes.
I said, you want to record here? I got I'll put all the mics and interfaces on you.
I'm afraid to like record it here because the quality will be so good that like next Sunday when I'm not here, people will be like, "This is shit."
Jeez.
I was getting used to that.
I don't want to watch
Last
this
time I
anymore.
ever listened to this bullshit.
Right?
I can send you home with some stuff.
No, it's pretty good. I've been doing some like graphic design stuff, so I redesigned our like overlay for us, so it's a little more our style now.
Yeah,
So it'll be
just getting
good.
into graphic design.
Yeah.
She can redesign that shitty Oncallpod logo. But can she rebrand us?
She could.
I can do rebranding.
I'm changing it from Oncallpod to Oncallpod.
Make it cool.
Yeah. No, I did that for my friend's hot dog cart down in Savannah.
Mm-hmm.
They had a really terrible like brand. Their logo was a hot dog in a hot dog bun, but the hot dog was a stick of dynamite.
Oh god.
It was very cartoony. It was just not a good look at all. Yeah, so we changed it up, made it a little more like retro, like 1950s diner look.
Yeah,
Clean
good.
lines. Yeah.
Definitely.
Dude,
I'm
it's
much
like
happier.
a wiener between a nice set of buns.
Yeah, I was thinking my
Does it
first
for
thought would be
me.
like put a little tip on it and like a vein and then make the buns like thick and sex
Yeah.
sells. Sex
So-
sells.
Thick.
Yeah.
meaty,
They're already
doughy.
pushing it because the name of the cart is it's Bob's Gourmet Hot Dogs, but they shortened it because they believe that nobody can spell gourmet. So their website that they asked me to buy, their domain is Bob's Hot Dogs. But when you spell it out and you look at it, it looks like it says Bob Shot Dogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I wrote it down and I was like, guys, we can't do this. And they were like, no, now we have to do this. This is now we
Bob
have
Shot
to.
Dogs.
Bob Shot Dogs. I was like, great.
Were they,
Great.
They wanted you to buy the domain.
Oh, I bought the domain for them. Yeah.
But it's registered
Under
to
your
you, though.
GoDaddy account or whatever under your account.
Under my Google account. Yep. Mm-hmm. Super smart.
Amateur move right there.
It takes 5 minutes. Why would they not do it themselves?
Because,
And
yeah.
they don't
it's
know.
A,
They
no.
don't know. But I mean,
It's a whole thing.
With my
it's not like
information.
she's gonna be like, guys, I'm sorry, I own this domain.
Yeah.
But you know,
You guys
yeah, I
really took
understand.
off, so thanks for Bob Shot Dogs.
Yeah. I did everything for free anyways. But when I go to Savannah, I get free hot dogs.
That's
So,
right. Mm. Are their hot dogs good?
yeah, they're actually really good.
Do they make their own hot dog?
No, but they buy like it's not your shitty like Frank's dogs. Like
Yeah.
they're really
Hold on now,
premium.
Don't be shitting on
sauce.
like ballparks and
Sorry,
whatnot.
so sorry.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
But they have really cool like recipes. They have an Atlanta dog, which is it has a Coca-Cola glaze and then crushed peanuts.
crushed
Really?
penis? Oh my
Pe-
god! Sorry, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Do they have
just take a man's dick and
ketchup
crumble it right
mustard
on.
dog?
A what?
A ketchup
mustard
and
dog?
mustard dog?
No, get the fuck out of here. Let's go to your own fucking hot dog. Go to Sonic if you want that shit.
Keep it original.
We did. I got to name one, which is very exciting. So like the classic, sauerkraut and like mustard, like a German dog, basically. They didn't want to just call it a German dog, so we named it Kummerspeck, which is the German word for
Give me that Kummerspeck. Like
the like excessive weight that you gain from over emotional eating.
give me that fat boy.
Kummerspeck hot dog.
How is it is it hard to make your own hot dog? I mean, I know it's not hard to make like a sausage, but
To make like the casing and stuff. I don't
No.
know, because isn't it a different casing from a hot dog and a sausage?
yeah, I'm trying to think because the hot dog feels like it's
Like a
it's
thicker.
it feels like it's manufactured piece of like meat. And if you're on YouTube, you can see I'm doing it in quotes.
It's meat-ish.
Meat-ish.
Yeah.
So
I mean, a
I'm just
really
curious.
good dog, though, does have like a real casing on it, and it does pop.
Oh, that's like a
But is that a sausage? Like what is the difference between a sausage and a hot dog?
I don't know. If I was going
is the
science-wise,
question
I
for
would
the
put,
ages.
I would put like
You're
a,
asking serious questions
There's
right
a
here. I didn't think
girth.
this thing was get deep.
The
Today,
girth. The girth
You're
is
thinking-
what determines.
Well, I mean, a hot dog, which just looks like it's, God, what is it? I remember like eating a hot dog when I was younger. My sister would be like, that's like pig's buttholes and stuff.
it
And I was
is like the
pig lips and
leftovers, like the
assholes, yeah.
byproducts. Yeah.
so you got to mash it up real good. How do they get it so uniform because if you do a
Diet.
sausage,
Because
I mean, you
it's
see like
hella ground
you
up.
see like pieces of fat and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, it's heckin' processed
Yeah,
and disgusting.
just go to a butcher shop and then get a shovel and then whatever's on the floor and then run it
Yeah.
back through the grinder 15, 30 more times.
Okay.
And it makes
okay.
a paste, and then you put that paste inside of a casing, and then you're done.
But like a thin casing because you can eat hot dogs raw, right?
Yes.
You can.
Okay, cool. All right, so
I don't know safely, but you can.
well, when
You
I was
can.
a kid, I feel like
I actually like cold hot dogs.
I
like
That's
that
really
more.
gross.
I like raw wieners.
I never did the hot dogs inside of a mac and cheese bowl.
Thank you, baby.
That was just never my
Nope.
jam.
Kielbasa. I'm from up north in the Midwest. We use kielbasa. We don't put hot dogs in our macaroni.
Right.
What's in a kielbasa?
It's like a sausage.
It's a Polish sausage.
Yeah.
A pole sausage. Hey, you know what we made tonight? Dumplings. Chinese dumplings.
They were really freaking good.
I had sushi.
Nice.
Did you make it yourself?
Well, come on now.
Amateur.
Well, come on, you little bitch. I'm sorry. Grab it a beer.
Get it
I'll
together,
talk
man.
to the better person in the room. What
Yeah.
kind of dumplings did you have?
He made it with sausage. I think maybe turkey sausage.
Was
It
it sausage or
really
hot
good, though.
dog? What was the casing like?
My hot dog?
Well, we don't know what makes a hot dog. What makes a sausage?
I want to know what the difference is because it's got a different texture, right? A sausage is
Oh,
like a really
absolutely.
thin casing.
Let's see.
We have all of human knowledge in like a tiny little box next to us.
I got a new iPhone, so every time I put difference or comparisons here, I'm getting hit with a bunch of iPhone stuff.
Of course.
I'm sure we're not the first person. Sausage and bratwurst.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Is there a
Okay.
difference between that?
We'll get there.
Oh,
We got to.
man. Now I want beer broths.
Oh, I had beer brats last night.
Bratwurst.
So good.
So, are you a big beer brat or just a regular brat person?
Beer brat. Yeah.
Thank you.
It adds so much flavor to
So-
it.
Right, and then you only have to just splash it on the grill for the marks because it's already cooked with so much flavor.
It's
Wait,
so
wait.
good.
You mean like you simmer it in beer?
Yeah.
Okay. I've done that.
Oh
Yeah.
goodness! So
And you can.
there is no difference. So the people that are watching on YouTube can see sausage is a generic term covering all foods in which are made from stuff that's stuffed in a tubular form. There is no difference between a hot dog and a sausage, as the form is the form of the latter. A hot dog is just one type of sausage, even though there are many different types of hot dogs.
So a sausage is just something that's stuffed
So-
in a tubular form. So could like a cannoli be a sausage?
No,
What the
because that's
fuck?
not.
What the fuck
it's
is going
not-
on right now?
It's not a casing. That's encased.
Oh. Okay.
But if you put a cannoli in a sausage casing, would it become a sausage?
It would then be a sausage.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Is a taco a sandwich?
If I put a condom on, just kidding.
Technically, your sausage is then a sausage.
Ooh, and I'm Italian, and so it's an Italian sausage.
Spicy meatballs.
I think we call it a sausage.
And it even says, it even recognizes that a sausage is still a sausage even if you don't eat the skin.
Oh.
So
I do know
ground pork
people that
is a
will like
sausage then.
they'll cut the
So,
casing open
Yeah,
and
whenever
just
we
eat
do
the.
Italian food, we usually end up taking we cut open
Mm-hmm.
the casing and we cook up the stuff. So like when you make a meat sauce or
Wait, you mean of a bratwurst?
No,
or
no,
a
no,
sausage.
not a
with Italian
bratwurst, but like
sausage.
yeah, Italian sausage.
Like
because
hot
the
and spicy
casing can be
Italian
cut.
sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
no, I
before
mean
cooking.
at the grocery store where I live, they just sell a package of hot Italian sausage, so you don't have to like remove it from the casing.
Well, I mean, it comes in that pack of 5, right? We
Yeah.
cut the casing off of it to have.
No,
just
I
the
understand.
sausage.
I know. I understand what's going on.
Oh,
I
you have
understand.
they have a package
I've done
of
that
ground
before.
sausage.
just sausage like ground up.
Ours rarely have the hot one. That's why we usually end up having to cut the casing.
You gotta have the sausage has to be spicy. I feel like that's a really big part because I mean nobody wants a mild sausage. I mean, what is it? What's that gonna do for you?
Then it's just ground beef
Yeah. I mean, come on.
or pork.
Yeah,
That's
pork,
not gonna get
ground
me
pork.
there.
Then it's just fatty meat.
Yeah.
I want pepper.
Fatty meat.
Mm.
Hey, you
Peppers.
wanna drive on down here and try the one chip challenge?
I don't to either of those. I mean, I would love to be there, but I
I
don't
have
want to
two.
drive down there.
I have
What?
2 of them sitting on the counter ready to
Ooh,
be eaten.
put one in your mouth and one in your butt, and see which one
Seriously.
burns worse.
I'm
I'm
gonna
pretty
have to
sure
go with the
that's
butt.
not medically advisable.
Why do you have two? You're gonna do it again?
No, listen. I would, but like I'm already the champ.
Dude, you know what you should do is start the 2-chip challenge.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I feel like
One,
once
first
you're licking
you crush
Satan's
one
asshole,
up, you snort
it's
it,
not
and
gonna
then
get
you
hotter.
eat the other one. What?
Once you're licking Satan's asshole, it's not going to get hotter. Like it's just already unbearable.
Stinky butt.
I don't know. Could you?
What?
Is it if you eat 2, does it work exponentially, or is it just already you've burned out all of your sensors from that?
Dude, these are deep questions.
What's
That's why you have me
sausage?
on. What's the difference between a sausage and hot dog?
Well, the whole big thing of like, is a hot dog a sandwich was like...
No,
I feel
is a
like-
taco a sandwich?
It's both.
Oh,
No.
is a
Warm
hot
up.
dog a sandwich?
yeah.
Hot
it
dog is a
was-
sandwich. It's encased on either side of a piece of bread.
That's debatable.
Some
I
people
feel like.
disagree.
But it's only one
because
piece of bread.
So is a gyro, and so is most sub sandwiches.
I don't call a gyro a sandwich. I call it a gyro.
Yeah.
That's
your,
regional.
Technically,
your
it's
response?
kind of like a taco.
Regional. Like a gyro.
Ooh.
You don't heroes.
A hot dog is a
gyros.
taco.
A hot dog is a taco.
What? Yeah,
It's a
gyro.
taco, a
Yeah, gyro.
sandwich.
No, it's a taco. That's what I don't understand the question. Is a hot dog a sandwich? No, it's a hot dog. I don't know.
What's the definition of a sandwich is the question. Like,
yeah, so
what
that's the
determines
whole-
a sandwich?
for some reason this is interesting for podcasters to talk about. I mean, this is John Hodgman thing. He championed this whole thing, but
We're
yeah.
putting a new spin on it, okay?
What happens if, let's say, you don't think that a hot dog is a sandwich, right? But then, sometimes the bread becomes separated. Or what if you put a hot dog in between 2 slices of bread?
I mean, you could. That's
Then
just
you're
a
just
poor
poor.
man's hot dog.
What, you're poor?
You're just poor.
Okay.
Yeah.
You use
I think
Wonder
maybe
bread
if
for
you
a hot
use,
dog, you're poor.
Yep.
well, you know what we need to know is what
Can
the goddamn
confirm.
fucking definition of the word hot dog is, and I feel like it changes per person to person.
We already
so.
did that.
Yeah, we did that while you were getting the beer. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, but let
me ask you a
question,
Hot
though.
dog is a sausage.
Yeah, you know what though?
You know what?
I bet if you look at other fucking sources, it'll say different shit.
Well, this is 3 websites all saying the same thing. There's differencebetween.net, difference.com, Cura.com, Yummy Dogs,
But have you checked any .orgs? Because those are.
Wikipedia.org.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Wikipedia tells
bye,
you.
bye, bye.
Oh, okay. The definition of a sandwich is an item of food consisting of 2 pieces of bread with meat, cheese, or other filling
Okay.
between them.
Michael. Listen, all of Michael's listeners and viewers, fuck you. Michael
So a
hates you. He
sandwich
says it all the time.
has to
I'm just
be
kidding.
2 pieces of bread.
Okay, so if the hot dog the bread has to be sliced, then.
If it was 1 piece of bread beforehand,
Okay, well, let me ask you something.
and then it splits, does it become 2 pieces of bread, or because it was 1 piece of bread?
Oh my god.
The sad thing is, we haven't even had weed.
Well, someone has.
I actually heard a cook describe to me saying that a taco can't be a sandwich because of the taco is based on a corn tortilla, which classifies the bread difference. So it's not going to be bread because of the corn tortilla or
Well,
flour tortilla even.
You missed, we looked up the definition of
Yeah,
a sandwich.
We know what a sandwich is
A
now.
sandwich is
My bad.
2 pieces of bread with meat and filling in between them. So, ergo, a hot dog is a taco.
I'm going to disagree with Wikipedia.
Wow. You can't disagree with the the suppository of all knowledge.
Speaking of, do you guys ever
suppository.
donate to Wikipedia?
Huh?
Do you guys ever donate to Wikipedia?
Oh, yeah.
Every day.
What?
Yeah.
Well, they have like, what do you mean by donate? Donate money
So
or
you
like
only give
add?
$1.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, when they say, like, hey, we
Yeah,
need money.
I usually
Dude,
give them
they've
$10 a year.
changed. They've changed my life, that's for sure.
Yeah, I
My
wouldn't
wife would be shit right now.
be a
I'd be
fucking idiot
dead,
if it
probably.
went through Wikipedia.
Yeah. That's how I graduated college.
Thank
Fucking
God. 'cause-
Wikipedia.
So if you're using it for college stuff, there's no way that some fucking moron is editing those kind of pages.
Well, but you have to like, so you're not allowed to reference Wikipedia in your essays, but you
Yeah,
can
but Wikipedia
reference the references.
List
That's right.
sources. That's
Right?
why it's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what we were taught.
Oh, I love people's complaints about stuff you should know. that podcast would be like, oh, it sounds like they're just reading off Wikipedia. But you know what? The first place I go when I'm looking something up is Wikipedia. Yeah, because it's and then
well
then if
sourced.
you need to go deeper, yeah.
I got something in the mail.
PodDecks.
What's that? Oh, that's neat.
Somebody came up with a good idea for podcasters.
Hey,
Episode
brilliant.
ideas, interview questions.
that just means everybody's going to be using the same stuff.
I mean, they're pretty new.
a
They're
lot
pretty
of
new.
them.
There's only like, I think like
What the heck?
47 people on their YouTube page or their
That's pretty awesome.
Facebook page.
We should do the Would You Rather.
You want one of the questions off of the Would
Yeah,
You
you
Rather?
should.
Ooh, I
Pop,
can make
you
one
should
up.
pop that baby
I
open.
can make one up.
Did I teach you guys the soulmate game?
No, let's do it.
Okay,
Soulmate.
Soulmate game is you meet someone, they are your absolute soulmate. Everything about them is absolutely perfect.
But what other body though? Just like soulmate,
No,
because to me is
Perfect. 100%
okay,
your
gotcha,
type
gotcha.
on paper.
Nice.
Except for one thing about them. And it's not a massive thing. They're not a murderer. They don't kill puppies. But it's something that they will never change. And you can't like talk to them about it and get them to act differently.
Mm-hmm.
So like, so you have to decide if that's a deal breaker for you or not, basically. So it's just a like,
Every time they fart, it has to be in your face.
yeah, that would be a perfect one. Or like,
I used to do this.
they're your soulmate, but they only eat food when it's cold. So
Right.
like even if you
That's
cook
gonna
them a
work for
hot
me.
meal, they have to like put it in the freezer and then they eat it.
That's gonna work for me, no problem.
No, that would gross me out to have if they only eat cold
Yeah.
food.
That would
piss
be a
Even
me
deal
like going
breaker.
out to a
off.
restaurant, they would have to like
But think
wait
about-
until it was cold.
Think about all the more extreme ones though. I'd just get them.
No, but you can't do like extreme ones are easy to say no to. Like, oh, they,
Yeah, but
they have sex with deer every day. I
but
don't
the
know.
borderline ones, the ones I'm interested in are the borderline ones. Cold
Yeah, yeah.
food, they're your soulmate. Everything else is perfect.
I know, but
they
you have
choose to
to-
eat cold food. Like, yeah,
You
sure, no
have to
problem.
decide if that thing is a deal
Right.
breaker or
Okay.
not.
They're your soulmate. You're eating a meal. At least 2 meals a day with that person. The rest of your lives
Right.
together. If I
Yeah.
have to let them wait,
I don't
till
give
the
a
fucking
fuck what
food is
you
cold,
do with your food.
the hell-
What
no,
about they're your
no.
soulmate? They're the most amazing person. They're the sexiest person. They do all the stuff you like in porn. Everything is perfect, except every time when you wake up, like in the morning, they slap you directly in the face.
You're wrong. You're
That
wrong.
is something that you have to struggle with.
Me and Nicole. Part of our relationship
Every morning she wakes
basis
me up, slaps me in the
is
face.
on food.
Every time she
Yeah.
poops, it's on the floor. Like, I don't
Or
know.
they clip their nails, their toenails, and they eat them
Yeah, that's fine with me. It
I
doesn't
can deal
affect
with
me.
in public.
I
Okay.
would
Doesn't matter
where they
rather
are.
her
That's a little bit
chew
different.
Her toenails
Okay.
in front of me than have to sit and wait for her food to get cold while I'm trying to eat. We share our meals. We share an
But
appetizer. We share a meal.
That's
like
why the
that.
game is interesting
Well, she can
because
have her own
everybody has
food.
different
We
things.
both
Like
order our own meal. We take
She,
bites
sa-
of each
she
other's
says the
food.
N word 3 times a day.
Quiet
It's a deal
to
breaker
herself
for
in
me.
the bathroom. I don't care. She can whisper it to herself while she's getting ready in the morning. I don't care. Say the N word all you want.
She slaps you in the face to wake you up real hard.
I need that sometimes.
See? That's funny. That's funny.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
fun game. We like
Would
to
you
play that.
rather
Uh-huh.
pull a tooth with a pair of pliers or brand yourself with a cattle prod?
Oh fuck.
Soulmate game.
Oh god.
Is the tooth like healthy? Because I have lots of questions when it comes to this type of stuff.
No,
You're an
yeah, you're
asshole.
allowed to
You're
ask
like the
clarifying
worst
questions.
fucking douche to play these games with.
Yeah, clarifying
but
question.
is this a rotted tooth? Was it necrotic? Did I need it had pulled anyway?
Well, yeah, because I mean that makes
Have I had any anesthesia?
okay. Healthy tooth. That's gonna be a cattle prod. Healthy tooth, cattle prod.
Can I smoke a bowl first?
Right.
Oh god, that would make it worse.
Am I a paraplegic? Can I feel anything on my ass?
Am I sleeping?
Do I get off on the smell of burning flesh?
Can you put me under? Just yeah.
I feel like I might be being made fun of right now. I'm not totally sure.
I think we're being just really freaking weird.
Oops. You're right. You were being made fun of, just so you know. I'm taking the cattle prod.
Are you?
Yeah, because I've been zapped by an electric fence a
Oh
lot.
fuck, sorry.
But that's different. Like a cattle prod is like burning you.
Well,
It is
a cattle
branding
prod
you.
and branding are 2 different things. Prod
Yeah.
is the electrical shock branding is a burning into your.
Did it say branding or?
No, I didn't. Pull
What'd
a
you say?
tooth or get branded with a cattle prod. Branded just
Oh,
means
well,
you
hang
literally
on. Okay.
stab with it.
Well, okay, all right.
It's somebody.
branded
Yeah.
cattle prod, two different things. I'm pretty sure.
I would rather take a shock from a cattle prod over being branded by a cattle iron, I think is what it's called,
Right.
or pulling out my tooth. I would much rather get zapped than any of those two.
Mm-hmm.
So odds are, like, the electric fence stuff is actually usually more lethal because you're getting hit with amps, which is a different kind of intensity. The way it goes through you can cause arrhythmias.
Mm-hmm.
I will shock myself with Ender's good girl collar right now for $5.
All right, I got Venmo. Go ahead. Put it right there
I'd
where
still
hers
probably,
is.
if I had to choose between the branding and pulling a tooth, I'd probably do the branding because the tooth is going to be expensive to replace.
I'm gonna need that tooth. You know?
Depends on
I don't
where the
need
tooth is. A molar.
I still need the molars.
I don't know that my mouth opens wide enough for me to use a pair of pliers to.
Dude, you know
How do you
yeah.
satisfy a man? You can't get your mouth open enough to get a tooth pulled?
Dude,
I only have sex with men with tiny penises.
Oh.
I gag when I'm brushing my molars.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah, he doesn't have our skills.
I can't deep throat. I can get like half.
I don't
inch
even
down.
bite Twix.
I just swallowed them like a snake. Just unhinge your jaw. Just.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Ooh, hot.
Couldn't even tell you what a
man.
Snickers tastes like. It goes straight down.
Oh, God. Next date I have, I'm gonna get a hot dog, and I'm gonna be like,
Oh, you guys bite hot dogs?
mm.
Let's see. Oh, wait. Okay. So the next one on the PodDecks actually is the interview deck. So here's a
Okay.
Let's do
question.
it.
Let's see. Oh, I know my worst date one already. Let's see. What's the funniest place you've ever fallen asleep? That's the first page. The first card.
Class. That's not very funny.
I fell asleep earlier when I was at the nail salon. Lady's like,
Hilarious.
it was funny to me because there's like 50, not 50, but there's like 20 other women around me. And this woman is like working on my nails and like has sharp instruments on me. And I'm just like, this is great. I feel wonderful.
What do they want us to say?
Something
Like, by that
funny.
question.
Make me laugh,
Yeah.
clown.
I was like mid-coming and I fell asleep. Like, I don't know.
That was like an hour ago, man. Like, don't talk about that. Why do you have to bring that up?
Let me
people?
ask you this: what is a funny place to fall asleep?
I've been drunk and fallen asleep on a lanai. Woke up covered in moss and dew.
Wait, where?
A lanai?
A lanai. My
What
back
is- what is
porch.
Mm-hmm.
L-N-I.
Lanai.
What's that?
You don't know what a lanai is?
No.
All right,
No, I
so
don't.
like, you know there's a
No.
front porch.
Yeah.
Okay, so in Florida, we call it a lanai because it's concrete base attached to the foundation. It's a lanai. It's not a porch.
What's funny about it?
Waking up covered in dew, drunk. Not realizing where
That's
you're
sad.
at. That's not sad. I was 20 years old.
There's nothing funny about
It's
falling
the-
asleep at
Yeah,
all.
it's the Hawaiian word for porch. Lanai.
Never heard it before. Interesting. Learned something new today.
Now you know.
Hey, don't be offended. I don't know what a funny place to fall asleep would be. Like at all. Your
Maybe it's
stepmom's
just a
wedding.
shitty
I don't
question.
know.
It could be. It was the first page. It was the first one.
All right, let's go to the last page.
I went to the next box.
Ooh, while you're inside a box. That's a funny
Yeah.
place. Yeah, totally.
And let's see. I think everyone's been and asked. Ooh, what is your favorite microwavable food? Because there are some things that fucking suck. So this is the what the heck deck.
Nice. I like that.
Every food is microwavable. If you
That's
try hard
not
enough.
what I just said. What is your
Well,
favorite?
fish. I mean, it is, but I wouldn't. Let's stick to stuff that comes in a box then, maybe.
Like a frozen?
Yeah.
Oh, a
Otherwise,
Tostino's pizza.
You
Tostinos?
fucking psychopath.
That's listen, that does not say microwavable on the box. It does not give you instructions for microwaving. I'm sorry.
Not the box one, the one that comes in the plastic wrapping, the little like rectangle.
There's
Tostinos.
bagel bites.
All right,
There's
okay, I
hot
don't know about this
pockets. You
Ooh,
fucking
Hot
psycho.
pockets.
Mm.
That's too hot. It's too hot. I can never tell what temperature it is until I bite into it, and then it's too late.
Bagel bites.
Bagels? Bagel
Wait. Pizza bites.
No, if you're a motherfucker
Those
that
are
eats
pizza
Totino's
rolls.
pizza rolls microwaved instead of in the oven, you're 12 years old. That was the last time I ate a pizza roll from the microwave.
What if you're hungry, quick, you need food fast?
Yeah. I don't like waiting for the oven to heat up.
Air fryer.
I don't own one of those.
Well, get on the fucking level, man. It's 2020.
She's poor. Don't worry about her.
I cooked a steak.
That's why
in
I'm
the
working
air
multiple
fryer.
jobs.
Yeah, she has three dogs?
I have 2 dogs.
2 dogs,
They
sorry.
eat better than you do,
She's-
probably.
They do.
Yeah. Well,
I
Ender
said
eats
that's
better
why
than
I'm
I do,
working
for sure.
multiple jobs. Yeah, you
Well,
gave
if
her
you-
a half pound of beef earlier.
Yeah, you know the problem is
Pork, sorry.
you're doing people's domains and shit for fucking hot dogs.
Someone pay me so I can
Domains, oh my
I
God.
can eat better than hot dogs.
Gourmet shot dogs or whatever. Shot dogs.
Bob shot dogs.
I made her some food earlier, and she grabbed some and put it in her purse for
I
later.
did. Yep.
I hope you gave her a Ziploc bag.
No. Mm-mm.
No,
I
My
like it
grandma
raw.
used to steal shit from the buffet. She used to bring gallon bags of Ziploc so she could just take it.
Who did?
My grandma.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, your
Jason's
grandma.
mom used to do that too. Just
I-
giant gallon Ziploc bags.
I got my
You're-
buffet
you're-
purse
they,
with me.
They would steal in front of your the whole family.
Yeah. Or like
We knew
wrap
what
it
she
in
was
a
taking.
napkin and shove it in there.
Oh, she would get some messy foods. No, she would do like
Yeah.
fried chicken, like her favorite pizza from
Soup.
what was the name? The owner of the restaurant. He went to jail for pedophilia. He owned an ice cream shop. Called the
Oh,
Frosty
Lovely.
Freeze.
actually,
That's what he got
that
busted
makes
at.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, his restaurant was delicious. It was Shakey's. He was also trying to nail the underage girls he hired for his ice cream treat place, the Frosty Freeze.
That's a risky strategy.
It didn't work. He's in prison.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if that plays out.
I remember being scared to go into a Golden Corral because in Texas there was like a mass shooting at one point, and from then on I was like, Golden Corrals, and you die there. So no, very sound logic.
I've seen them. I don't know if I've eaten one.
Well, man, I've had 2 Thanksgivings at Golden Corrals.
Oh man,
I had a Thanksgiving inside of a casino.
You win.
classy one or
Huh?
You win.
Thank you.
There's
It
no
was
such
a-
thing as a classy casino.
No.
First off.
Yeah, we lived in
Whoa.
Reno, and I was like 12,
So
and
look at-
that's where we decided to go.
So it's like
wait? There's no classy casino.
no.
But what's the difference between a? There's got to be unclassy casino, like shitty casinos, though, right?
There are shitty ones. They're in Reno.
Sure. Yeah.
You ever seen?
Reno's like the shitty knockoff. Like it's not even a good
below Atlantic
copy of
City.
Las Vegas. It's just
I was in Mississippi recently, and they have casinos there.
Yeah,
sure.
Biloxi.
Every place has casinos.
Well, no, it's not legal everywhere.
Well,
Biloxi's huge. It's like the 4th largest gambling capital.
Yeah.
They have huge riverboat casinos there.
Biloxi.
Yeah.
I feel like I might have been there.
Mississippi?
Honestly, like
Yeah, because I was in the
Mississippi.
military. I was in Gulfport. So if you got Liberty and you were of age and you were stationed there, you would go and try to spend your paycheck on the riverboat to try to win.
okay.
Make more than
Oh.
with the shitty wage the government pays
Oh, it's
you.
a smart investment right there. You know, I was going to say that is that that place they suck. The oysters, $28 for a dozen Gulf Coast
Gulf
Whoa.
Coast.
What the fuck?
shitty
You
ass
having a stroke?
Gulf Coast.
Gulf Coast.
No. Yeah. Anyway, $28 for. Oh my god. And then later I went to the beach and you get them from the store. I mean the like seafood market. They're like a buck a piece or $1.15 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
I get good at shucking them. Anyway, cool story.
Are you high right now?
Yes. Sorry.
You got a thing about you with playing around with the devil's lettuce.
I know. My bad. Not nearly as cool and funny.
I didn't even see you do it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, it's that thing.
Oh, okay. I just thought your beer was hitting you like really hard.
I mean, it's that too.
Oh, okay.
Here's one.
All right.
Can you
Which
read?
living person do you most despise?
Oh, Mitch McConnell.
Oh, Ditch Mitch.
He does look like a turtle. He looks like
Little
what was
turkey
that
gizzard.
one movie with where he was like the master of disguise, and at one point he
Oh,
looked like
Dana
a turtle.
Carvey.
Yeah. He looks like when Dana Carvey tried to look like a turtle.
I'm a turtle. Am I not
Yes.
turtly enough for the
Turtle.
Turtle Club?
Turtle.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. I'd say Betsy DeVos is pretty up there for me.
Ooh. I'm
Shit,
really hoping
yeah.
for this the canceled college loan debt, the $1.7 trillion we are right now.
Oh, how are you gonna fucking cancel college loan debt? I mean, isn't
Easy. You just press a button.
Yeah. I'm sure it's right there next to the nuclear warhead button.
Delete. Oh, which one?
Yeah.
Oh, which
pretty
one
sure
are you
you
gonna
just,
press?
like-
Sweating guy emoji.
You make the military $1.7 billion smaller, which is like a tenth of 1%.
I mean, money is a concept, so like,
Whoa.
no, we're not going down that.
Whoa.
Whoa, man.
Whoa, man.
So I got into that with somebody. You talk about that money being a concept.
Yeah.
I have some friends who are like, I'm just buying up all the gold I can. I was like, why? What's the point of that? Well, because our money's not real. It's only they only had this money to say they say that's what it's worth. I was like, so kind of like gold. If they tell you
So
it's not
kinda
worth
like
shit, it's not worth
Literally
shit.
what gold. Yeah.
We don't have the gold standard, so like it's
Well,
not truly.
it's not
weighted.
worth money if survival is the most important thing. But it is scarce. So money can be printed more, but gold cannot. We have a limited amount.
We've decided diamonds are worth a shit ton of money, but they're not
Yeah.
worth anything.
That was
either.
a media campaign. I had to do
The more
studies on that.
scarce something is, the more valuable it is. But
Well, you would think so,
in an
but there are
apocalypse-
gems that are more rare than diamonds are that are worth less.
Yeah, diamonds is a bad example because it's a
Yes.
fake industry. But
Yes.
but if the apocalypse comes, I feel like water is going to be a big one. You know, water, right?
I got 100 gallons sitting in the front of the house.
Yeah. Well, do you have guns? Because someone's going to come take your 100 gallons of water.
Do I have guns? How dare you ask me such a fucking question?
Hey, nice. I have one too. No, actually, I don't. I was
I
going to
was
hold
like,
something up.
where?
If anyone is near me and watching this podcast, I do have guns. Just kidding.
I know, Chomp.
She's down there.
Rawr.
She'll bite your ass.
Oh no.
Yeah, probably water.
Water. Yeah, that's what I understand. People, there's a storm coming, and people buy bread and milk. Perishable. There's a pandemic. People are buying toilet paper. I mean, like, shouldn't it be water? I just don't understand.
We
Like,
bought water, but we also bought toilet paper because that shit was like, that was a genuine currency at the early point in the quarantine.
Get your
I always just take a shower after
We
I
would
poop.
like go drop off rolls of toilet paper at our friend's house because they didn't have enough.
They're like, oh God, I'm on the toilet. I just
Nobody thought to buy a
never heard of
Did you have
Day.
to
bidet.
bring it to
Right.
them? Those were sold out too. Did you have to bring it to them while they're on the toilet, or they're just like, I've only got like one square left. I need it,
It
please.
was like we have one roll, and we'd be like, okay, we're gonna drop off. Like,
use the roll. Use the cardboard
Right.
because technically that's still paper.
can confirm.
Use
Start
a sock
gathering
and rinse
leaves,
it out.
everybody.
I've just been showering after I poop every time. Conserve it so that way I can use my toilet paper for things that are really important, like masturbating.
Get a squirt
Or
bottle.
paper mache.
Get a squirt bottle
Yeah,
and a little bit of water and just.
a poor man's bidet.
Or if you spread your butt cheeks really, really hard, I think no poop gets on your like out there, so you're good.
That's right. You shave your butthole.
Wait, what? Not all the time.
You've
just
told
occasionally.
everybody about it in like 6 different episodes.
Well, I told probably like 5 people about it on per episode, maybe.
But
To-
now everybody
Terry
knows.
knows for sure. Terry knows.
He said that bromance is over because you didn't reply to his message.
What message?
Oh,
He said he sent you an email.
No, he didn't. Wait, to what email address?
Oh, I don't know. The one I gave him. I don't know which one that was.
you gave him the wrong
Listen,
email address.
I have not gone.
You're like, I don't want him to have a bromance with you.
Let's make this clear right here. I've not gotten an email from Terry. Wait, yeah, what? I have 2 email addresses that I see every day. If he sent it to the startup one, yeah, or any Proton mail, I'm probably not going to see. But
Now I don't know
My
which one I sent
Gmail?
him.
My iHeart? Yeah, I'm going to see those. Well, send him the correct one, okay?
I don't know which one I sent. So I got the new iPhone.
Oops, hang on. Wait, there's a new iPhone?
Nice.
Now the box is so much thinner because they don't include anything with it.
Yeah.
Just
They don't give you anything.
Charging cable? No?
A cable, but no brick.
Oh, well, those are a dime a dozen.
No headphones.
Obviously.
The new Google phone doesn't even have a headphones jack.
That one doesn't either. That phones don't either.
Yeah, but I've been Android my whole life, so
you're missing that.
This is new for me, and I don't like it. Well, I haven't upgraded yet, but I want to, and also I'm terrified to because I
get an adapter.
Use headphones. I like headphones.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make that change. It sucks.
No.
But where's your phone at? Looks dumb.
I went
oh
with
my
the
god,
Pacific Blue.
That's dumb, but it's beautiful.
How many cameras are they gonna fucking put on there?
As many as they need to.
I'm ready to try this.
Mine
the
is
MagSafe case.
Ooh, sounds like a thing.
Charges like the Apple Watch. No need to plug it in.
Oh, really?
Wireless charging.
But a lot more efficient than the previous idea of wireless charging.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to just be able to like beam it across the room.
The new, I think the new Google phone can wirelessly charge other devices.
I'm building a Tesla coil in the backyard, so like if you come over, like you're just gonna be charged, man.
Yeah.
So it'll charge my cock ring that I'm wearing like all the time.
Yeah, it'll charge everything. It might give you a heart attack, but
it's probably worth it. Yeah.
Yeah. Convenience, really.
It's actually triggering me right now because I'm like, oh my god, the electronical.
Man, you are full blown Gilbert Grapepin right now.
All right, may I continue?
You can try.
Oh my god, the That's it. I'm done. We're at an hour, right? Are we not?
Electromagnetic.
Yes, interference in the XLR cables that we use. I don't like that.
Everything's gonna give you cancer at this point.
Well, I don't care. Well, yeah. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about sound, noise, like interference in the mics.
They had that concern for a while there that men were gonna get testicular cancer because they had their phones in their pocket all the time.
Yeah. Is this fucking Netflix? Sorry, the wife is watching a movie and it says,
he seems mad.
Wow.
I'm in love with a church girl is the new thing that's popping up on Netflix. It's just
oh my goodness.
I'm
going to watch that.
Stupid.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Wait, no. That's stupid? Okay. I mean, that's pretty stupid, but I'm sure it's entertaining if you start watching it.
It looks like a really poorly done B movie as a series.
Oh, it's a movie.
Is
oh my
it a
god!
movie or a series?
I was assuming that was a reality show.
It looks like it looked like
I watched
The Bachelorette.
Love on the Spectrum. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah. There's a show that I want to watch called Amish Mafia.
That's been out for a long time.
I didn't know about it until TikTok finally showed it to me, and I was like, "That's my jam."
So I can't believe it lasted as many seasons as it did because like, there's some funny parts.
Yeah.
But then it's just like, all right, you're rehashing the same joke. Okay, man. So I take it, Taryn, you didn't donate to the Trump election since we were talking about the worst, most despised people on the planet?
That's why I'm poor, because I gave him all of my money.
I hope it was more than $8,000.
Hey, he's still going to win once they count all the votes.
Again and again.
Fox News has really turned their back on him, and it was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, can you believe what fucking Pompeo said? I mean, that was like, I'm like, holy shit, these motherfuckers are just willing to just drive us straight into fascism for this. I was like...
Fortunately, the world leaders and the other countries in all but Russia have refused to meet with Pompeo unless Biden's team is with him.
I love that. You know what I realized? Other people probably knew this, but democracy, not as solid as I thought it was. It really hangs in the balance. And then also, it's especially fragile around elections. So,
really, any government is only as strong as the people who believe in it.
Well, yeah, but what's crazy is that a lot of people are more into the winning than democracy.
Yeah, it's really more about making sure you like who I like.
Yeah.
Not whether it's right or wrong. So, anyway, the Trump thing. You have to donate more than $8,000 for any of that money to go into his lawsuit for the recount.
Oh,
Wow.
Right. Okay. I'm assuming he's not. Oh, he's not touching the small donations.
No, they're going to other funds. So there's 3 different funds. A large portion of it goes to the Save America Fund, which is a Trump leadership super PAC for the committees for Georgia and everything for the runoffs.
Yeah.
Dude, we need Georgia big time. Big time.
The other one is the Election Defense Fund, they said, which goes to the RNC.
Yeah, totally won't go to his legal fees when he tries to pardon himself. I'm going to put it right here. $25 says he resigns one day before
I don't think he's going to
Biden takes
resign.
office.
No, I think he's
So that he can get pardoned by, well, he's not, you have to have charges brought against you, right?
So he can do that all he wants, but pardons only work on the federal level. So
I know, so state level,
New York
SD
is already
and-
lined up to fuck him up the tailpipe.
yeah.
Listen, I've long since past assuming that he's going to get any sort of comeuppance, but
I'm with you. I don't think he's going to spend a day in jail.
I think there's
No,
more
not at all.
likely that we're facing a dictator in the next a couple months.
You mean like he's going to become a dictator?
Try, yeah.
Yeah.
He's already tried to fire people.
Well, the
and
scary thing is that the Republicans are still, they're not condemning him. They're just like
some of them are letting
sticking
him
with
try to. So I think the biggest thing is no one's giving him enough credence anymore. It's like they're just, you know what, go in the corner and cry about it, you big baby.
Just go away.
Yeah, I feel like none of the media is following him now to that same extent, and no, Fox News doesn't believe in him.
Well, he hasn't said anything in a week. He said something the other day. He was there for.
Do you not follow him on Twitter?
He says everything on Twitter.
Yeah, no, I know he does, but
constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he hasn't said anything publicly, which is actually
pretty
kind of a
public.
big deal. No, I know, but
But
You
you
mean
mean
a
like
speech?
an official statement?
right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
normally he rants every once in a while. But no, what's crazy to me is that, he, throughout this whole time, he attacked our press. And, one of the most, probably the biggest cornerstone to a democracy is a free and free press. And, they never had an issue with that. He was literally attacking, one of the biggest counters to fascism. And that kind of was crazy. So I think we all realize that democracy is a little more fragile than we realized.
He's starting the Trump News Network.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
Perfect.
So
And the Republicans can't. That may be one reason is that the Republicans don't want to be like, go against him now because they realize that he may still control the party after he gets out of office.
I don't think so.
If he gets out of office.
That's the confusing thing is he hasn't held any office before. He literally went straight to the highest office that you could possibly get into.
I think that's going to get blocked. I think they're going to try to create an amendment to that.
I mean, I'd kind of be in agreement with it. I don't want
So
somebody who has
I don't-
no experience in
yeah.
politics to be in charge of my country. Like,
I don't want a reality TV star being my president again.
right.
Yeah, but you have if you stop allowing anyone to run, that kind of defeats the.
It's not anyone. You have to 5 years of political experience.
if we have an age limit, why should we not have an experience limit?
The problem is the Electoral College. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah,
you know,
that's
I'm gonna be the
wrong.
head of
But we're not
Nike.
talking about like the system is shit. I'm talking about the specific people. Like, I'm not going to get a lawyer that's not finished law school. Why do I want somebody who's running literally in the highest seat in the country who has no experience?
Why is there an age limit? Speaking of, you think everyone's going to elect like a 10-year-old? Come
Well,
on.
the whole thought process is that you haven't had enough experience to run the
Right.
country.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
fucking duped
Yeah.
it by being an old bastard and doing it.
Yeah.
I think the funny thing for me was all of the people that were how like separated and hardcore the two parties are, and the people who support it, where they're like, I'm a fucking Democrat and I'm a goddamn Republican. And it's like, if you do literally any research on any of our parties, they used to be each other.
Oh, they're flipped. Yeah, they're flipped.
They
right.
used to be each other.
Well, yeah.
Like Democrats used to be the awful people who wanted slavery, and the
So, yeah.
Republicans were the good guys.
It was
Like,
the
oh
Southern
yeah,
Democrats.
Lincoln was a Republican, right? Yeah,
It's-
totally, right.
Yeah.
Because they were switched, right?
It
Yeah.
switched during the Civil War. The
yeah, and we've had
Southern
multiple
Democrats.
different like stages of parties.
We're the only country that look as Democrats that aren't the free capital market. It's like Republicans are the free market capital people. We're the
Yeah.
only country that feels that Republicans are that people. So
We have a
liberals,
lot of-
liberals are left. Or
Yeah.
liberals are right in every other country but ours.
We have a lot of studies that are done too on why we never developed a labor party. Because we're one of the few countries that hasn't developed one.
So I take it you weren't one of the maggots that was trying to do the million MAGA march?
No. I mean, I voted for Biden, obviously. I voted for him because I hate Trump, not because I necessarily support Biden. But
Well, support him. I mean, is he my favorite candidate? No,
I
but will
support-
he do a much better job? Absolutely, 100%.
He's already got the COVID team back in place. I appreciate
yeah,
that.
am I excited to have a president that I'm not like horrifyingly ashamed of? That the fucking Queen of England doesn't snub? Like,
I think Biden's
Yes.
already showed that, really impressed me, like far beyond than I expected from him. Mm-hmm. Because I think what I see him as is like, oh, it's like he's really nice, but he's a little bit goofy. But I mean, I think he's done a great job.
well, people
already.
talking about his speech.
His
There
stuttering
was
problem.
like, yeah, he has a stuttering problem. People
he?
were like,
He
oh, he
has
has,
dementia.
he's got dementia. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
no, he's always had a
Straight
stuttering
out-
problem.
straight out of Russia.
He has always needed to speak slowly so that he like gets the words
and
out
then,
correctly.
the more emotional you get,
Yeah.
the more likely
his-
you are to stutter because you can't have the same thought process.
Right.
And
His
enunciate.
acceptance speech was
Brilliant.
I don't have a stuttering problem, and it's far better than I could have done.
It was really good.
That was a really good speech. And then the
Harris's was too.
fucking- she looks like she's ready to run in 2024, don't she?
Oh yeah, she's absolutely gonna
Yeah.
try to run then. Like,
love
I
her.
don't know if she'll try to do a second term with Biden. I think she might.
Well,
if
Biden's
he
gonna-
decides to run again, I think she'll go with him.
I feel like he's gonna be too old at that point, right?
He is already the
problem.
oldest president we've ever had.
He
And
said
Trump
he's gonna
was
be
the
a-
oldest president we ever had, too.
Yeah, he said he's going to be a one-term president already. He said he's
Oh,
going to be
that's
Kamala's running mate.
Nice.
Be her vice president.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
He
that'd
said
be
that when
interesting.
he was before he got voted by the DNC, he was going to.
Yeah,
He's
because
like, he's
Kamala
holding
was
the reins.
aiming to be president beforehand, and then they decided to go with Biden.
Isn't it crazy that
I would have voted for
after...
Bernie.
Well,
Yeah.
I wanted Warren. But
Bernie's
Bernie
never
too,
gonna
yeah.
win now.
Well, yeah,
Poor
yeah.
bastard.
But, I mean, he would have been...
I know,
That's what's wrong with this whole fucking... Like, just life, you know?
but they wanted somebody that was gonna win against Trump,
That's
and
that's why, yeah. that's
Bernie's
why-
a little too like
He's
I mean
really left.
outspoken and honest, and yeah.
a little left for like conservative Republicans. But
Yeah.
you know what? Again, are Republicans even fiscally conservative anymore? I'm confused because the national debt just seems to have exploded. So I'm slightly concerned about that. Also, I'm confused about: did the wall get built? Did we win the trade war? Those two things I'm totally unsure
The wall
about.
is partially built.
Right. So did we
couple
cure
miles
the
of it.
Yeah.
did we cure the immigrant problem? I feel like those things just like are like don't exist
So
anymore.
rather than not letting him in, we just decided to put him in cages. That was
Right.
the MAGA way.
Yeah.
yeah,
His wall is
so-
completely ineffective, as I've watched many people walk through it. And just today, I watched a team of people climb over it into El Paso, Texas. Just
Also, when
today.
is Trump? To the QAnon people, when is Trump like going to reveal that he's like the savior of mankind? I'm also confused about that.
It's a good question.
Fucking,
Is COVID even real?
that's what blows my mind too. These motherfuckers voted for him for a second term after he called it a Democratic hoax, and it's killing so many people. I just don't understand. Like,
I mean, he said that soldiers were like cowards,
That was,
like, and people still voted
Suckers
for
and
him.
Losers.
Yeah, losers. Thank you. Soldiers were losers.
So
like,
I feel like that's what I don't understand. It's like having electing a person from the other party is losing, even though the biggest issue is healthcare to these people, which is what they want the healthcare that we want. But that's what I just don't understand. Is it like is it abortion? Is it like, do they think we really want to take their guns? Because I don't care if you have a
never
gun.
been a thing to try
Maybe
to
I don't
pass
want
the
you to
guns.
have like 85 AKs, but whatever. Anyway,
So
I don't know.
I'm very fortunate in that I take care of a lot of old Medicare recipient patients.
Mm-hmm.
I did obviously it's not hitting the largest scale, but say I asked probably
No, that's a good.
80 patients on Medicare. How do you feel about Medicare? Do you like it? Do you want to lose it? No, we absolutely love Medicare. Who you voting for? Oh, we're going to vote for Trump. He's really got the economy in line. He knows what he's doing. He can get shit done. Okay, so let me get this straight. You are not for healthcare for all, but you want that healthcare for you.
Yes.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
the same. It's not a handout. I
So
paid
it's-
into
yeah.
it. Okay, so will
Right.
everybody else. It'll just be their
So it's-
option in their taxes.
So it's racism then, right? It's racism.
Yeah.
Is
Exactly.
it racism? Is it? Is
it's
that what
not
it is?
about far right Republicans do not. It's not that they don't believe in socialistic tendencies and policies. They
It's just
are
other
affected
people
by
are
who
abusing it.
benefits.
Right. It's a selfish thing. It can only be for me. Other people have a different. Other people are being lazy, but I have this condition.
Good
If I need an
for- yeah.
abortion, it's this is a special condition. Other people are like just pumping out babies just to abort them because it's fun. Like
Good for
type of
me,
thing.
not for thee.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It is
yeah.
some fucking
whatever.
horse shit.
All right. Well, fuck.
So the Million MAGA March was supposed to be a million
Yeah.
maggots.
There'll be
Yeah.
14 Proud Boys out there
As
filming
12,000
videos.
people showed up for it today.
Well, I hope they had fun.
Well short.
That's yeah. It's
And-
not really very close to a million,
Not
actually.
quite there.
Yes.
And I see the QAnon people, or the Proud Boys, are breaking off into another separatist group to be white men only, so now they can proudly advocate for being racist neo-Nazis.
Yay. Super
I mean,
great.
only probably white people want to join anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah. We had protests down in the state capitol in Atlanta, and then we had anti-protests. It was a really weird flip of like a couple of months ago when we had protests and anti-protests on the exact opposite thing.
You crossed Main Street, you were with them.
It was really fucking weird to be like, okay, well, but now we're protesting those people.
Yeah.
So get out your signs that have the like, different check
I'm going to
mark.
get on there and protest protests and be by myself.
I'm glad to see we have a couple of Trump stores actually in our malls. We have a couple strip mall Trump stores.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Because those people are like team people, so they'll like spend the money there.
Yeah, they're very good now. They put closed a sticker banner going downward diagonal on it. Closing soon.
Risky
Yeah.
strategy.
Trump store.
Risky strategy.
Yeah, it's a bold strategy.
You know what? People have actually been boycotting this gas station right in the corner for like, I feel like it's been like 3 weeks now, and they say it's racist, and there's been like a whole bunch of black people outside, and I've been like, God, I want to go over there and like figure out like what is the deal with that? That sounds interesting. I don't have any like news network to boost it out on, but I am curious what those people did, because last night it seemed like it was just straight up lit. It was a party, and I wanted to be there, and I'm just curious what they.
Better news, I guess. I want to know who's protesting what and everything. But you play video games, kind of. You play a game.
I play video game. Yes.
Okay. Have you heard of?
I
Like,
play
the
more video
Google-
games than you.
You
The
probably
Google
do.
What was-
Stadia.
Is there? Yeah,
That's
but
their
is it
streaming gaming platform.
right? I just don't think the internet's gonna be fast enough.
I mean, I don't know, but if you can try it out for free, how about that?
Yeah, but multiplayer. You telling me that like it's? Wait,
Listen, do
actually,
you want
I
a
do
free
that
game
already.
controller
Wait.
and free Chromecast with it?
Yeah, of course.
All right. I can
Nothing's
tell you
free,
right
bro.
now.
Nothing's free.
You can get it absolutely free. The Google Stadia
Only
and a
Pornhub.
Chromecast with it, the Premier Edition. Okay.
I feel like it's just another gimmick. It's just going to be another like failed thing.
It's been around
Because
for
not
a few
enough
months
people
now.
will buy into it.
It's Google Plus.
All right,
Yeah.
so go to stadia.google.com/SDFG
Sorry, too many. I
LJSDUV5Z.
What? What was the first one?
Stadia.google.com.
I was kidding. Nah. I did the. I feel like I did the this PlayStation 1 like 5 years ago. But it only worked okay for like multiplayer. Because just think about the ping and the lag and all that stuff. Like it's just not going to be good. You have to have a hardware.
All right, people watching this on YouTube, look at the stuff I have going on. It's on the screen right now.
Terry.
Yeah.
Email my real email address, okay?
I'll give it to you.
Lebrilla, LEBRILLA @gmail.
Now everybody has your email address.
All 3 viewers.
Well, I want to know who the fuck what email you actually gave him.
I don't know.
Or call me on the cell phone.
I don't want to give away your
704-975-344. Michael will give you the last number.
I'll put it in the.
There's only a limited amount of numbers.
I'll put it in the episode description.
Other people, if you're welcome to try all 9 digits, and if you get me, I will talk to you about whatever you want.
So I did this Google Stadia thing, and I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. It just it just got released on Tuesday, I think. Free streaming. Everyone says that it's really good. It's more efficient than.
Is it like their fiber network that was supposed to get to me?
I'm still waiting for that.
Really, just trying to shit hard on fucking Google right now. Aren't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. Because it's weird that every other gaming service requires some sort of hardware here, but Google's like,
It's free if you have YouTube Premium.
Yeah. Oh God! Another way they're trying to get YouTube Premium. Every single time you
I already have it. I've had YouTube Premium for 3 years.
Well, I love YouTube Premium.
Oh, all right.
You do?
Yeah, I love it.
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I'll legit play like a 2-hour video because you get hit with an ad like every 6 minutes.
There's no ads. It's amazing.
You know what their strategy was? Increase ads so that people sign up for YouTube.
Yeah, probably. Well, it fucking worked.
I'm on it.
I watched actual TV the other day with actual commercials. I wanted to die. Like I have not had.
You got YouTube TV, so you can watch TV.
What?
I do have YouTube TV. I do.
So you can watch like CNN on YouTube.
I don't do that, but I have all the other streaming services.
YouTube Premium is like YouTube Red is what it used to be called.
Yeah.
That was a shitty ass name.
Google
but
Plus.
yeah, YouTube Premium, man, I watch like Choco Taco videos. I watch podcasts on it. No ads.
Yeah.
You know, it only really matters on your phone because on my computer I have something called an ad blocker.
I don't support piracy.
It's not piracy. It's not piracy.
All that stuff.
Google.com, an ad blocker.
YouTube.com, no blockers. I give Google my money. I utilize their services. You get my money. Does it make my life better to pay for it? Yes.
I don't need 70. Like literally, I watched one YouTube video with like 12 views.
Yeah, but for those of us that watch it on I literally just have YouTube on all day, every day while I'm working.
Fair enough.
I'll play like Dark
It's worth it.
5, All-Time Tens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even put it. I get home from work and I will put it on and just play a video from like Linus Tech Tips.
You're stealing because you're not paying attention.
No, I'm giving them views to promote them.
Giving them views, which gives them money.
The assholes who decide that they don't want to.
It's actually, I heard one YouTuber was talking about it. Getting views from people that have YouTube Premium is like better. Like they get paid more for that.
They get one more penny.
I'm happy to help Linus.
1 billion views.
They helped me so much with building my PC. I'll put it on. You know what? I'll just hit your channel and just play their playlist. Go ahead.
You know what he doesn't mention is the motherfucker who talked him into building the PC in the first
You're
place.
Right.
Me.
You're right. I still gotta send you the Procaster.
That Hulu and Netflix came out with any kind of no ad, like pay this much and you get no ads. I was on it.
Well, Netflix never had them, right? Did they? No, but Hulu.
Hulu did.
Was like, oh my god, we're paying for
Netflix
this, and it has
for a
ads.
short time had an ad before and after an episode.
Yeah.
Which Hulu stole. Mm-hmm. Which they still do for
Hulu.
even if you have.
And then Hulu started having them in the middle too.
Dude, oh god, Hulu. Well, I remember watching anime, and you know, like Bleach. There's like hundreds of episodes. There'd be like 15 ads in. Like, it would be like the same ad in each episode. So you see the same ad like literally hundreds of times, and I'd be like, this is the one product I'm not buying. Fuck these motherfuckers.
At least with Netflix, you can like download episodes now, so you can watch them when you're offline. Yeah, which is really good when you're traveling and stuff.
Great for my daughter.
Yeah.
Because I'm not giving her a streaming platform. Like, yep, pick 10 episodes. That's what you get.
She's gonna become a Republican. She's
Their
gonna get
kids'
radicalized.
profile is really good. It's
It
really
is.
locked down.
I was going to get rid of Netflix the top of the year because The Office is no longer going to be on there. But then I
Well,
realized my fucking kid watches Netflix Kids.
Yeah.
It's time
Can't
to
get
go
rid of
back
it.
to it's time to go back to pirating. So,
I was going on the Peacock network.
all right. So you know what's happening, right?
I already have
Is
that
that you-
$4.99 a month, the Peacock.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And there's still fucking ads. Those motherfuckers.
I know. I bought
Yeah.
into Shudder too, because Shudder
Oh.
has all the horror films now.
Sorry. Oh, wait. They're new. They have an original, right? Shutter original host?
Yeah, Shudder has a whole bunch of original horror films now.
I heard host
It's all
is
through
really good.
Amazon Prime.
Is it free?
I got
for
something.
Amazon?
All right. No.
Damn it.
You know how cable used to be, oh, I have all these channels I don't watch, So like why am I paying for like hundreds of dollars? Well, now it's like I'm watching this show and this show and this show. It became a la carte. Now it's getting back to the same way, right?
Yeah.
So, but the cool thing is that you can be like, well, I want to watch this show. I'll just pay for 1 month of this, 1 month of that. But it's getting to the point again where it's just like, I'm gonna start pirating this shit again, because all the pirating stuff cost is a VPN. So that way, because if you pirate stuff without a VPN, your ISP like knows about it and
You
shit.
get tagged. You be hit like
So-
Napster.
Yeah, so it's getting to the point where it's almost more economical to like have a little computer that you download all your media to and just stream it to your house. Because with Plex, you can even share that library with your friends. So if you get like 3 friends together that are all like, let's just pay the $10 a month for the VPN and pirate shit, you could just have a nice library there.
Taryn, how good are you at that kind of thing?
What
What he's talking about.
I know what a VPN is.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
See,
an app
I get
you
you.
run on your
Yeah.
computer,
Yeah, tunnel
and
bear
then
and all that shit.
Yeah.
I realize how to do it. I'm also
Right.
not good enough at it that I feel confident in my piracy abilities that someone's not gonna be like, you forgot to click here. You fucked
No.
up. You're going to jail.
Right.
No, it's not how it works.
Yeah.
What you get is a letter from your ISP that says, something was done here. Like, if you download any, like, porn from, like, any of the torrent sites, the problem is that it's on Netflix. It's just way easier. We pay for convenience.
Yeah. I want to
So-
pay for convenience.
Yeah, totally.
That's people shit on technology all the time. They're like, people are addicted to their computers and their phones and stuff. That's the purpose of technology. It's to make your life easier so you don't have to do those things that we used to have to do.
People were always
like
addicted
go
to
to
it as soon as
Blockbuster.
it came out.
What?
Every technology that's advanced,
Mm-hmm.
more people get addicted to it because it's easier access. So
You can read like
Addicted
papers,
is a questionable word.
people talking about how
People are addicted to
people are going to get
newspapers.
addicted to books. People are going to get addicted to the radio.
The
we have
romance
to burn
novels.
these. Yeah, this is the new witch.
Every new technology is the devil.
Oh, yeah. My sister said that, younger physical therapists are a little bit entitled. And I was like, realize, every generation says that about the younger generation, right?
You're just old means. That's all it means.
They're just
Me
getting
and
old.
Nicole have that battle every time. Like, at what point do we try to control the access to it? And then I look on the really liberal side of it. It's like, why would I want to limit her to something that she's going to be using the rest of her life?
Yeah. I mean, kids that are born now, that is their entire lives, they have this technology. They are always going to be better at it than anybody that's our age or anybody older.
She's like, I'm not going to let him have a TV in his room because
I'll
he's
play her
going
in
to
Fortnite right now.
But why? They won't
why?
have like the same things in common with their peers, so they're
Right.
socially going to be isolated. They won't get the skills that the kids are getting, so that when they're older, like, you used to have to take classes to learn how to type. Now it's ingrained in you.
I had keywording class in
Most
3
people aren't
separate
typing
grades
right
in
still.
2 different schools.
Yeah.
We need some longitudinal studies. That's all I'm going to say. It's
I'm
too
with
hard
you.
to do, though.
I'm
Sure.
I think me and Nicole are getting more to a disagreement stage because she is technologically way, way behind me. So, like,
Wow.
I'm the guy
For-
that has to upgrade her.
behind
iPhone and
you?
shit.
Wow. That's impressive.
And, yeah,
so,
but see,
like,
the difference between us is she is behind and she knows she is and she doesn't care. And then she hates when it doesn't work the way it's supposed to. I it doesn't work the way I want it to. I want to fix it to be better at it, which is why I built a PC, which is why I'm learning softwares and shit, because I want to be better at it. So,
and you're not going to render everything down into one file anymore, for
right,
sure.
see? Learning. You learn.
Yes,
Now,
absolutely.
why would I want to limit Jackson to that when he's born and
No.
not give him like a leg up?
No. Give him that early specialization, bro.
Right?
Come on.
See? No,
Yes.
there's the difference between technology. Like, the more advanced you are, the more access you have to it, the better you're going to be at it, the better opportunities you're going to have, the better
Right.
chance to make money. You want your kid to be fucking young rich?
Listen,
take
if
some
you're going to
fucking
fail at
coding classes
life, you're going to
6.
fucking fail at life regardless of whether you had a TV in your room at night or not. It doesn't matter. That's not... Well, I mean, also when it comes to drugs, I mean, maybe. But, yeah, Jackson, be like, hey, Jackson, what's a for while loop? What's a function? Like, start teaching him programming, like, just straight up in the very beginning, because
Yeah.
that's never going
Hey,
away.
Jackson,
Make
hey,
him
hey,
into a computer prodigy.
Yes.
a prodigy. Ooh.
But do prodigies exist?
God.
Or is it
Ooh.
just
We can
a
create
bunch
one.
of fucking
Tune
training?
in soon to Fools.
December 3rd, Terry. Check it out.
Man, you sent me the link. You sent me your intro. I should have played that.
No, because then one of us would get pulled offline.
Never mind.
I have no idea if that's true or not.
Let's just work
But
on
yeah,
a little bit of
December 3rd.
ASMR.
I can read the intro for you if you'd like. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's wrap it up.
Let's.
Let's.
Taryn, thanks for coming again. I'm going to have you on again with do it from like your locale sometimes so I can hear how shitty you sound since you talk about how much better it sounds at the Brillante Studios.
Better.
In my little Razer headphones.
Better.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
They're pink too. I don't have the cat ears though.
Yet. Saving up
No.
for it. Trade a hot dog for some cat ears.
we're going to get the foxtail here in a minute.
I need somebody to give me more hot dogs so I can afford cat ears
You need
for my
a
headphones,
donation?
please. My priorities are really fucked up.
You're looking for, you just love the sausage so much, whether it's
Mhm.
hot
Yes,
dog.
but small
starter.
ones because my mouth doesn't open very
Ugh.
wide.
Brutal.
And Lowell can't even help you practice with it.
Mm.
Why do you think I'm with him? Small.
Tiny sausage, tiny Italian sausage. It's hot, but it's small. It's a Carolina Reaper. It's just a little
I'm just going to say,
spicy
I don't
boy.
approve of this conversation at all. But I'll allow it.
All right, guys. This has been the On Call Podcast.
My name is Michael Meyer, not Myers.
That's right. Singular.
Mm-hmm. So if you say the thing about Halloween, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Thanks for listening to the On Call Podcast. Check us out on Twitter at OnCallPod. Interested in being a sponsor or want to be on the show? Drop us an email at oncallpod@gmail.com. For more info, go to oncallpod.com.
I'm so sorry.